morning to you laddies. No, this is not, no, that was the worst JackShrekticEye impression I've ever experienced in my life. Oh boy. Hi everyone, today I have got Wattpad open, and we all know that is terrifying. I'm gonna be doing a video that I'm V excited about. I am so ready for this. Let's do it. Part 1. Ogre, you glad I didn't say banana? On the early morning of June 21st, 2016, there was a man who built a strange machine. His name was Jack, and all he wanted to do was become an ogre. Pretty cool, if you ask me. My name is Jack, said Jack. So is mine, said Shrek. No, it isn't. Tomato you, lol, said Jack with a swift kick to the ogre. Enough! Shrek let out a roar and a fart. Upon hearing the claims of this aggressive ogre, Jack quickly made a vlog in which he addressed the struggles faced on a daily basis in the swamps of Ireland. Ogre racism has become a major issue, and Jack couldn't stand to see the hatred shown in his community. I tomatoing can't stand this Shreky potato, muttered Jack with a longing smile. Upon posting his masterpiece, Jack was looking through the comments. He saw one by a creepy tomato named RobertIDK, and he was like, oh my soccer ball, I need a restraining order. But that is not relevant to the story, so moving on. Jack was happy about all the happy comments that he received, as usual. Thankfully, he had Ogre Block 5000 turned on, so no ogre scum could tarnish his beautiful community. That is, until he saw one comment by a user named Shrek. Hi, this is not the Shrek from earlier in the story. Anyway, you'll regret not liking ogres, you Irish tomato. Jack was concerned. He loved his beautiful community, filled with beautiful humans and other intelligent beings that were not ogres. But what could this potato mean? That night there was an aggressive storm. Jack's best friend Septic-Eye Sam hid under the bed because, darn it, he was scared. Jack couldn't help but remember the strange comment that he received earlier the day. What the tomato could it possibly mean? What the tomato could that comment possibly mean? Jack sighed. All of his frustrations were coming out on this emotional night. Jack clenched his fists and screamed. Tomato ogres! Just then he got struck by tomatoing lightning, and his body began to shake. Septic-Eye Sam got the tomato out of there because he wanted none of that potato. Jack let out another scream, then passed out. The next morning, Jack was in serious pain. He looked down at his feet and realized that they were sticking through the bedpost. Oh, potato. That means that he grew a lot. Jack hadn't had a growth spurt since high school. What the potato was this? He was intrigued, but also, what the tomato? He brushed it off and went to record Goat Simulator. As soon as the man, or so he thought, hit record, he slapped the air and knocked over his second monitor. He was like, whatever, and continued with his intro. Top of the morning to you, donkey. We're not gonna pretend that I know what I'm doing there. Something wasn't right. Part 2. The Shrektic Conundrum. Jack woke up and was like, what the tomato? What the tomato, Jack said. Jack was wondering why A, he got struck by lightning indoors, and B, why his skin was green, his teeth were yellow and massive, and his voice was like that of a drunk Scottish man. Top of the morning to you, donkey, Jack accidentally let out while doing his intro. Jack proceeded to record a full-length video of Happy Wheels, but something was different about this episode. For one thing, his fingers were too large for the individual keys on his keyboard. Jack was too preoccupied to look in the mirror and realize that he was a tomatoing ogre. Lol. Instead of this obvious precautionary measure, he decided to call up his friend Poopy Pie. "Hey, Poopy Pie," said Jack, "I've got a real problem." "What's your problem, Jack?" replied Pooper Dooper. I think something's wrong with me," Jack sighed, and cried, and lied, and died 80 years later in his life. "Well, did you look in the mirror, goofball?" his friend suggested. "Very funny, Poopy Pie," said Jack. Jack was used to his friend Poopy playing funny tricks on him and making fun of him and stuff. So he thought this was no exception. Little did he realize that a quick look in the mirror was just what he needed. "Well, time to look in the mirror and see what Poops was making fun of for me this time," Jack said with a cackle and a tear. Jack walked into his bathroom and turned towards the mirror. He kept his eyes closed for a moment and braced himself for what was to come. What was Poopy Pie making fun of? He wasn't prepared. For real, though, he was really not prepared. Then he saw it. What, the potato? Jack stared blankly at the canvas that was before him. He knew that YouTube had taken toll on his eyesight, but this was just plain ridiculous. Jack took to Twitter to assess the situation. He browsed through his feed and realized that almost every tweet was from an ogre in the neighborhood. "I thought I had Ogre Block 5000 turned on. I shouldn't have to deal with this potato," muttered Jack. Just then he heard a faint chanting coming closer every second. "One of us, one of us." Jack thought he was going insane, so he drank some antiseptic fluid and went to bed. Just then his door burst down and he heard the boring voice. "The kingdom of far, far away, Jack. That's where we're going. Far, far away." Jack grabbed JackShrekticEye Sam tightly and watched as the menacing ogre Shrek slowly moved forward. And that are the two parts of JackShrekticEye. I don't know what this voice is, but it's here. Alright. That was interesting. What the heck? I get that it's supposed to be like a parody thing, I guess. Yeah, so, I mean, if you like this video, whatever it was, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below any other fan fiction you want me to read or anything else you want me to do. I am a clean channel, so I will bleep out things or censor it like I did in this one. There'll be a video over here for you to watch and a subscribe button over here for you to click on. There'll be a notification bell just down there for you to, yeah. Alright, bye.